Hi, I'm Greg Morthel. I make the reserve and single vineyard wines at Rodney Strong, including the Rockaway Cabernet Sauvignon. The Rockaway Vineyard is located about halfway up the Alexander Valley. It's east and a little bit south of the little town of Geyserville, California. The vineyard is up at about 750 feet elevation. The soils are well-drained, gravelly clay-type soils over fractured sandstone. The fact that they're well-drained tends to stress out the vines, so the clusters end up having much smaller berries, and that in turn means that we're going to end up with a more concentrated wine, so it ends up being usually a very big, rich, full-bodied wine. The wine is made here in an area of Rodney Strong that we call the winery within the winery. We have 5, 7, and 10-ton fermenters. I fill the tanks and keep everything separate. So all the sub-blocks, all the clones are fermented separately. At that point, I judge the wine, and you have to take a look at the quality because I need to put it down to different barrel types. And the wine stays in barrels for about a year and a half, at which point we fine it lightly and rack it cleanly off the fining agents to bottling unfiltered. So let's taste the wine. This isn't a wine I have every night, but it's always a treat. It's a big Cabernet. It's fully extracted. Give myself a little pour. I smell some of that terroir, the dusty nutmeg. Underneath that, I get some cherry, some red fruit. It's mostly like cherry to me. Some dried herbs. You smell the fruit right up front. You taste it in your mouth. The tannins linger on the finish and then fade away. I would drink this by itself or with food, and I've done both. In fact, I had anything from pasta, especially with a meat sauce or with red meat. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoy a bottle of Rockaway soon in the future.